Smart Child Zone presents Anatomy and Physiology. Anatomy is the study of the structure and relationship between body parts, while physiology is the study of the function of body parts and the body as a whole. An animal's respiratory system is made up of organs that work together to bring in oxygen gas from the environment. The respiratory system also removes carbon dioxide gas from the animal's body. Some animals have lungs and some have gills to exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide with water. An animal's circulatory system is made up of organs that work together to move blood through its body. The heart pumps blood through blood vessels throughout the body. As blood moves through blood vessels, it delivers oxygen, nutrients from food, and water to cells. Blood also absorbs waste, including carbon dioxide. Which jobs does the circulatory system do? Select all that apply. The circulatory system brings oxygen, nutrients, and water to cells. It also helps remove carbon dioxide waste. The circulatory system does not break down food into small pieces. This job is done by the digestive system. After the digestive system breaks down food, blood vessels in the intestines absorb the nutrients from the food. The blood then carries the nutrients to cells throughout the body. Which of these might be part of an animal's circulatory system? Select all that apply. An animal's circulatory system may include blood, blood vessels, and a heart. The esophagus is not part of the circulatory system. It is part of the digestive system. Which jobs does the respiratory system do? Select all that apply. Animal cells produce carbon dioxide as waste. Blood carries the carbon dioxide waste to the lungs or gills where it is released into the air or water. The respiratory system brings oxygen from air or water into the blood. Oxygen is part of the air. Oxygen can also be dissolved in water. The respiratory system takes in oxygen from air or water. The respiratory system does not pump blood throughout the body. This job is done by the heart, which is part of the circulatory system. All organisms need food. Food gives organisms the energy they need to survive. Animals get their food by eating other organisms. An animal's digestive system breaks down food into small particles of fat, protein, sugar, and other nutrients. The blood carries these small particles to cells throughout the animal's body. Which jobs does the digestive system do? Select all that apply. The digestive system breaks down food into small particles of nutrients. Cells can get energy and building materials from these small particles. The digestive system does not help make food. Animals cannot make food inside their bodies. They must eat other organisms. Which of these can be part of an animal's digestive system? Select all that apply. An animal's circulatory system may include blood, blood vessels, and a heart. The esophagus is not part of the circulatory system. It is part of the digestive system. Waste is material within an animal's body that it cannot use. If waste builds up in an animal's body, it will make the animal sick. so the waste must be removed. Excretion and elimination are two ways waste can be removed from an animal's body. Waste that is made by an animal's cells is removed by the excretory system. The release of unneeded chemicals as waste is called excretion. Waste that is left over from food is removed by the digestive system. The release of waste left over from food is called elimination. The major organs of excretion includes lungs, skin, liver, and kidney. Complete the sentence. Animals produce material that their bodies cannot use. This material is waste. Complete the sentence. An animal's body is constantly making waste. Chemical reactions inside the animal's cells can produce unneeded waste chemicals. Also, when an animal digests food, some waste is left over. If an animal could not remove waste from its body, the waste would build up and make the animal sick. What kinds of waste do animals produce? Select all that apply. The digestive system breaks down food into nutrient particles. The animal can use these nutrient particles for energy or as building materials. But there are some parts of food that the animal cannot use. These parts are waste. Inside an animal cell, chemicals are broken down and made into new chemicals that the animal's body needs. Sometimes there are unneeded chemicals left over. These chemicals are waste. Nutrients that an animal's cells will use later are not waste. These nutrients can be stored in the body until the cells can use them. An animal skeletal system provides a strong frame for its body. The skeletal system has three main jobs. First, it supports the animal's body. Second, it protects the organs and other soft parts inside the animal's body. Third, it works with the muscular system to help the animal move. Some animals have an endoskeleton. The word endoskeleton means inside skeleton. An endoskeleton is inside an animal's body. Some animals have an exoskeleton. The word exoskeleton means outside skeleton. An exoskeleton is made up of tough structures covering the outside of an animal's body. Which of these might be part of an animal's skeletal system? Select all that apply. Some animals have an endoskeleton. Other animals have an exoskeleton. Hair grows from the skin, not the endoskeleton or exoskeleton. Hair does not act as a frame to support an animal's body. Tendons and ligaments are fibers made of tough tissue that bends easily. Tendons connect muscles to bones, and ligaments connect bones to other bones. The liver and kidneys are part of the excretory system, not the skeletal system. Which jobs does an animal's skeletal system do? Select all that apply. The nervous system, not the skeletal system, sends electrical signals through the body. Both exoskeletons and endoskeletons can act like a frame to support the animal's body. For example, the bones in an animal's neck help hold its head up. Many invertebrates have an exoskeleton that covers and protects their body. For example, a crab has a shell that helps protect the soft parts of its body. Others have an endoskeleton. For example, you have bones in your rib cage that help protect your lungs and heart. The excretory and digestive systems, not the skeletal system, remove waste from the animal's body. This is a photograph of a coyote. Complete the sentence. Bones are not made up of dead tissue. While an animal is alive, its bones are made up of living tissue. When an animal dies, all of its tissue dies, including its bones. Rocks are not made by living things. An animal's bones are not made up of rock. Bones are made up of strong living tissue. How do ligaments help the skeletal system do its job? Ligaments do not normally become harder over time. They cannot turn into bone. An animal might have skin, scales, or a shell to cover and protect its bones. But ligaments do not do this job. Blood vessels, not ligaments, move blood between parts of an animal's body. Ligaments are tough fibers that connect bones to other bones. Your body is a complex and organized system. It is made up of many smaller and simpler systems, including cells. Change the blue words to correct the statement. Humans and other multicellular organisms grow from one cell into many cells. So, multicellular organisms get larger. They also develop different types of cells. So, as they grow, multicellular organisms get more complex. The different types of cells found in multicellular organisms can be specialized cells, such as skin cells, muscle cells, and blood cells. These specialized cells have different structures and functions. When many similar specialized cells are organized together, they form a system called a tissue. The cells in a tissue work together to allow the tissue to perform its function. Read the passage carefully. Match each evidence statement to the claim that it supports. To decide which evidence statement supports each claim, look for the statement that supports the main idea in the claim. The first claim describes how cells are organized to make up a tissue. So, the evidence statement that says, in cardiac muscle tissue, groups of cardiomyocytes are joined in the same direction, supports the first claim. This statement describes how cells are organized to make up one type of tissue. The second claim describes how cells work together to help carry out the tissue's function. So, the evidence statement that says, in cardiac muscle tissue, groups of cardiomyocytes expand and contract at the same time, supports the second claim. This statement describes how cells work together to help carry out a tissue's function. Read the text carefully, and select all the options that apply. Use the text to determine why a person might have a limb amputated, or removed from the body. If an infection in a limb does not go away, the infection can spread to the rest of the body. The limb may need to be amputated to stop the infection from spreading. A limb that cannot heal needs to be amputated. If a limb has healed from a serious disease, it does not need to be amputated. When a limb is injured, the skin, muscles, bones, and nerves can be badly damaged. If the damage is too great for the limb to heal, this tissue may die. When damage to a limb is this severe, the limb may need to be amputated. Read the text carefully, and use it to answer the question in the next slide. Which statement best summarizes the service member's experience? The passage describes how the service member felt after his legs were amputated. According to the passage, he felt as if his legs were heavy. For more videos and other useful materials, visit us at www.smartchildzone.com/videos. Register your child and have access to our unlimited number of question and answer exercises. Visit www.smartchildzone.com.